Born in Madison, Wisconsin in 1953, Anne Reynolds grew up against the backdrop of the Civil Rights Movement and Vietnam War protests in a politically active family. During high school, she volunteered for campaigns, studied the root causes of poverty, and raised money for low-income communities in the rural South. Anne learned about cooperatives early on, too, often at the dinner table. Her father, an attorney, helped co-ops like Union Cab get started. After a gap year in Europe, Anne started her undergrad in African languages and literature at the University of Wisconsin-Madison and began dating Tom Liebel, a high school friend whom she would later marry. She stayed at the University of Wisconsin to complete a master's degree in library science. In 1987, she put that degree to work at the Credit Union National Association's Information Research Center, where she helped launch a website. At the time, the entire U.S. credit union system had only one other online presence. In 1996, Anne joined the staff of the UW Center for Cooperatives, just as the center was beginning to transfer its internationally renowned cooperative library online. Anne's role at the center transitioned over the years. By 2014, she was executive director. The center was a perfect fit for Anne, who was at once a global citizen and a local Wisconsinite. Drawing on field research she gleaned in places as far-flung as Costa Rica and France, Anne overhauled a fixture of the university, its course on cooperatives. Her innovative approach involved students in its development and implementation, making it more participatory and practical. Anne is also the glue, as several colleagues describe her, holding many long-established conferences together, including the Farmer Cooperatives Conference and the Consumer Cooperative Management Association, CCMA, Conference. Her leadership style, listen first, act second, has made her an ideal event developer and manager able to merge disparate audiences and priorities seamlessly. A mentor to many in cooperatives, Anne's sage advice and friendship has been particularly important to women in the field. While Anne's contributions are respected nationwide and internationally, she left and continues to leave an indelible mark on her home community of Madison, Wisconsin, work that earned her the 2016 Badgers Pioneer Award, recognizing efforts to achieve economic sustainability. Anne is the force behind the Madison Cooperative Development Coalition, a group of 24 community-based organizations, unions, and co-ops with a shared interest in economic democracy. The group is currently implementing a $3.2 million City of Madison program that creates jobs and increases equity by developing unionized worker co-ops. Mayor Paul Soglin said Anne was deeply committed to creating a more sustainable and inclusive Madison. An educator at heart, Anne continues to develop and direct workshops on strategic planning and board training and business feasibility with organizations like Cooperative Network and Cooperation Works. She also sits on the boards of Shared Capital Cooperative and the Ralph K. Morris Foundation. Anne, who always loved the outdoors and spent much of her childhood swimming and exploring Lake Michigan and the lakes of northern Wisconsin, maintains an active lifestyle with daily walks, hiking, swimming, and an annual wilderness canoe trip. She also enjoys reading, cooking, and spending time with family and friends, especially her 4 grandchildren. A fixture of the U.S. premier cooperative research center for decades, Anne has contributed significantly to research and scholarship on cooperatives. Her career has not only spanned co-op sectors, but bridged gaps between academics and business leaders, between strategic thinking and practical application, and across deep ideological and cultural divides. It is for these reasons that tonight we celebrate Anne Reynolds' induction into the Cooperative Hall of Fame.